So, in the interest of time and making sure that Jarvis gets to sleep tonight, I looked up the plot.
Yes, let's do it.
So let's just bullet through it. In 1947 Los Angeles, animated cartoon characters, or toons, but only they can say that.
Yeah,
coexist.
Yeah, that's kind of the derogatory.
Yeah, that is. They coexist with humans, often employing their skills to entertain as film stars. Private Detective Eddie Valiant, once a staunch ally of the Toons, alongside his brother and coworker Teddy, has become a depressed alcoholic following Teddy's murder by an unknown Toon 5 years earlier.
Literally dropped the piano on his head.
Yeah, classic. And people don't survive antics like that, like the cartoons do.
No, they do not. Hey, you could say the Toons are built different.
They are. I'm not digging into this joke further. Maroon Cartoon Studios owner R.K. Maroon, which is both a joke about cartoon studios and RKO Pictures for you film nerds out there, for you film fans. Upset about the recent poor performance of his Toon star Roger Rabbit, hires Eddie to investigate rumors that Roger's glamorous Toon wife Jessica is having an affair with Marvin Acme, owner of both the Acme Corporation and Toontown, the animated metropolis in which the Toons reside.
Is this plot point? Is this before she's introduced?
I think so, yeah. Because it says on the next one after her performance.
Oh, yes.
So after watching Jessica perform at the Ink and Paint Club, Eddie secretly photographs her and Acme playing patty cake.
Oh, scandalous.
He shows the pictures to Roger, who becomes distraught and flees.
Wait. Didn't Maroon hire Eddie to because Roger wasn't doing well acting? Like, it opens with him acting in the show with the little baby, and she, like, the mom leaves, and he's messing up not his lines, but he gets hit on the head and he's supposed to have stars and he has birds.
Yeah, he's just messing up.
So doesn't R.K. Maroon hire Valiant to find something to get him focused and like on track, because he's kind of
I think so, yeah.
He's been a little bird brained.
He's been a little bird brained.
So that's when. Sorry, I'm just trying to get background.
It's okay.
That's when Valiant gets the photos of Jessica Rabbit playing patty cake.
Yeah,
with that guy.
Acme.
Yeah, and of course Roger's distraught. He can't believe it.
Yeah. So he flees, refusing to believe that Jessica is unfaithful. The next morning, Acme is found murdered, and the evidence at the scene implicates Roger as the suspect. Eddie meets Judge Doom, the sinister human judge of Toontown, having bribed the electorate to gain their votes, and his 5 weasel minions, the Toon Patrol. Doom confirms his plan to execute Roger using the dip, a chemical concoction of acetone, benzene, and turpentine, which is capable of destroying the otherwise invaluable Toons. Which is funny because that's all of the stuff that helps get the stuff off of the film cells.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actual, like, that's how they... And they put it on a cotton swab and wipe it off.
Tunes.
Yeah.
Wow. You
Isn't
know what?
that fun?
And it's also... That's also such a... The moment where he shows it.
It's crazy.
He kills the one Toon show.
Yeah.
It's horrific, dude. That's so sad.
It really is.
So yeah, that's scary. And then you get the sense that this guy really doesn't like Toons, obviously.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Toon racist.
Yeah, he hates them.
Yeah.
If it were up to him, he'd put all the Toons in concentration camps.
His funky hat was a little less pointy than it should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Roger's Toon co-star, Baby Herman, suggests to Eddie that Acme's missing will, which supposedly bequeaths Toontowns to the Toons, bequeath's a fun word.
Yeah. Say that 5 times fast.
Bequeath. I got there almost. It may have the killer's true motive. So Eddie returns to his office and finds Roger waiting. Roger insists that he's been framed.
Uh-oh. Hey, that's the movie title.
And Eddie reluctantly agrees to help after finding evidence of Acme's will. He hides Roger in a bar tended by his girlfriend, Dolores. Jessica tells Eddie that Maroon threatened Roger's career unless she posed for some compromising photos. Meanwhile, Dolores' research uncovers that Cloverleaf Industries recently bought the city's Pacific Electric Railway system and will purchase Toontown at midnight unless Acme's will is found. Doom and the Toon Patrol find Roger, but he and Eddie escape with the help from Benny, a Toon taxicab. Sheltering in a local movie theater, Eddie sees a newsreel of Maroon selling his studio to Cloverleaf.
Yeah, dude, Benny's great. I love Benny the cat.
Benny's cool.
Yeah, he's
Benny can hang.
Yeah, he's totally invited to the party, to the cookout.
to the Toon pie eating contest.
Yeah.
Is that the equivalent? I don't know. Is that racist? It might be racist.
Against tunes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there
I respect the culture.
That's I think they call that tune appropriation.
Oh, my bad.
Not appreciation, appropriation, my friend. You're doing it wrong.
I'll figure it out. I'm sorry. I've had a severe and repeated lapse of judgment.
Just like Roger.
Yeah.
He's not good at making good decisions.
No, he is not. So Eddie goes to the studio.
I will say this though. I will say this. His wife Jessica really loves him.
She's also being a real good sport about it all.
Yeah, and apparently so does everybody, because in the scene where Jessica Rabbit gets introduced, she's doing her thing, and all the tunes and humans alike are just fawning over her. Mm-hmm. Betty Boop is in there. She has a cameo, and she when Roger gets brought up, she's like, "Yeah, she's such a lucky gal." So apparently Roger is the man. Apparently he's him.
Hey, if I've learned anything from what my wife has told me, women don't want hot supermodel guys.
Yeah,
they do want the down to earth, kind of grubby, but clean.
Yeah,
funny guys.
Yeah,
with personalities and card chops. She actually does not care that I have a card chop. She'd some days prefer I don't.
Yeah,
but that's just because of the stress. She's a good wife.
Yeah,
like Jessica Rabbit.
My
wife is Jessica Rabbit.
She's your Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, and you're her Roger.
I'm absolutely her Roger Rabbit. 100%.
It's very cute. It's very cute, actually.
So Eddie goes to the studio to interrogate Maroon, and Jessica abducts Roger, which doesn't really make sense.
Because Roger's stuck in the trunk. Valiant throws him into the trunk, or he tells him to stay in the car.
Yeah, and
don't move. And then Valiant goes up, and he's basically trying to trick Arcane Maroon, because he doesn't really have the will, but he's kind of like trying to get paid still. He's definitely hard out. We learned that he's just like the rest of us, just doesn't have any money.
Yeah, true. Hey, big relate.
Yeah. So he's just trying to get his bag, and Arcane Maroon's kind of going a little nuts. Mm-hmm. And while the chaos is happening, Jessica kidnaps her husband. She throws him in the trunk. Throws him in the trunk.
Maroon denies involvement in Acme's murder, admitting that he intended to blackmail Acme into selling his company, as otherwise Cloverleaf would not buy the studio. Maroon is assassinated, and Eddie spots Jessica fleeing the scene. Assuming she's the assailant, he reluctantly follows her into Toontown, choosing to discard the last of his alcohol. After saving Eddie from being shot by Doom, Jessica reveals her actions were to ensure Roger's safety, and it was Doom who killed Acme and Maroon.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
She wasn't looking too innocent, though, to be honest.
No.
Yeah, but she does redeem herself. She says, "Hey, look at that gun that the guy just dropped. Doesn't it look familiar? Doesn't it look like the one that killed Arcane Maroon?"
Yeah.
And he had no choice but to say yes, it does.
So Acme gives
he did have quite a romp in Toontown when he got in there. That's when we get the scene where he finds the wrong Jessica Rabbit, who's very not attractive, who's like in love with him and chasing him everywhere, and then in getting away from her, he opens the door to the bathroom, but there's no floor. He literally just steps out into the top of the skyscraper, and he starts falling, and that's where he sees Mickey and Bugs, and then they ask him, he's like, they ask him if he wants the spare bag and the spare chute. And he says yes. And Bugs is like, are you sure? And Mickey's like, I don't think he wants it. And he's like, no, I want it. He takes it. He takes the spare. It's a spare on the bag. He opens it up and it's literally a spare tire. Oh, Tweety's there too. Tweety Bird. He literally falls and hits the like the flagpole.
Yeah.
And then Tweety does the little pitties. This little pitty went to the market. This little pitty stayed home until he has no fingers and he falls. So it's a wild romp.
Yeah.
Before they get to
a chase, if you will.
Yeah. Before they get to the alley where he almost gets shot and Jessica saves him.
And so Acme gives his will to Jessica for safety, but she examined it and the paper was blank.
Uh-oh.
Doom and the Toon Patrol capture Jessica and Eddie and bring them to the Acme factory. And Doom reveals that he is the sole shareholder of Cloverleaf and plans to erase Toontown with a dip spraying machine so he can build a freeway in its place and decommission the railway system to force people to use it.
How very capitalist.
Yeah, how very boomer mentality for the 80s. When Roger unsuccessfully attempts to save Jessica, the couple is tied onto a hook in front of the machine sprayer. And Eddie detracts the weasels by performing a comedic vaudeville act full of pratfalls, causing them to die of laughter before he kicks their leader into the dip.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Doom is flattened by a steamroller while fighting with Eddie, but he survives, revealing that he's actually a disguised Toon and Teddy's murderer.
Yeah, I was going to say there was a whole thing about him telling them not to laugh because if they laugh too hard, they would die of laughter.
Yeah.
So that was a whole thing that was mentioned. But yeah, so he literally gets run over by a steamroller. Mm-hmm. He does the whole cartoon thin paper guy thing, gets up, and then...
Which he should not be able to do.
Does he? Yeah, as a human being.
Yeah, you should not be able to do that.
You should not be able to. You do not try that at home, kids. You
will
not make it. It's going to be very bad for you.
He was actually 3 Toons in a trench coat.
Was he? No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
But,
it would have been fitting, but
yeah, that would have worked.
But a little too on the nose, probably.
A little too on the nose. But doesn't he? He does the whole bit where I think he blows on his finger and puffs back out, or into normal size. But then
something very classic, cartoony,
right? But then obviously the red flags are raised, and
everyone kind of figures it out.
Yeah, and then that's when they realize he's like the crazy Toon with the glowing red eyes that killed Valiant's brother. Crazy reveal.
So Eddie empties the dip machine, spraying and dissolving Doom to death, which is, because he's a Toon. And the machine crashes in.
I would say, get dipped, B-word. Get dipped.
The machine crashes through the wall into Toontown, where it's destroyed by a passenger train. As police and Toons gather at the scene, Eddie realizes that Acme's will was written on the blank paper in temporary invisible ink.
Classic him.
Confirming the Toons' inherent Toontown. Having regained his sense of humor, Eddie happily entered Toontown alongside Dolores, Roger, Jessica, and the Toons. And they all lived happily ever after the end.
I forgot about that. The whole thing was Valiant learning how to laugh and have fun again.
Yeah.
Because he changed. I mean, losing your brother to a piano falling from the great heights.
Losing a loved one in such a hilarious fashion.
It would
change me as well.
It would sour your life a little bit, I think.
For sure.
So.
And that's
the end. No, I know it is. I'm just not going to.
Hey. You look good over there.
Look real good.
We thought about sharing your kindness with others.
Share the love.
Maybe like the video. On that subscribe button and show your friends.
Yeah, just touch it ever so lightly, that like button. Move over to the subscribe button. Maybe tap your keyboard just a little bit. Leave a comment. Bye.
That's it.